Time now for the news. It's time to read the news. Wow, here I am getting ready to read the news for the first time with our new news thing that we can't see. So, first on my news is Ange_H_Angela Hoffman. All I wanted to point out was that she said that this spring we raised butterflies. And she has a whole bunch of photos of raising butterflies. Really funny because I was just finding a new Tumblr blog where people say funny or mean things to corporate Twitter accounts to try to get them to blink. And one of them was a guy reporting all kinds of butterflies in his garden and how he wanted to get them killed. He was asking a pest control company if they could help him with his butterfly problem. And they, of course, were politely saying, no, we really can't do that for you. Annie on Twitter, who is @Bonanza. I just wanted to say hi because I don't think I've ever seen you on the show before, but for all I know, she's probably one of those people from the Sarah Santiago neighborhood. That's my guess, but we'll find out. Lisa Malcolm, who is @TheSocialSuite on Twitter, she just pointed out a couple really interesting things. One of them was a Key West cemetery tour, which I thought was very interesting and in no way distracting. Carrie Keenan, who is Carrie @Phil, who I will continue to keep calling Carrie @Phil, and Carrie @TheHill, which I think is funnier, is an overheard that I thought was really funny. I just got pissed on by a fruit bat. So that's news. Not she, but she overheard somebody explaining that, so that was pretty important. Bernie Shung, cousin Bernie, I just wanted to say glad that you're here. Thanks for being part of the story. I don't think I have any amazing news for you, but I like the fact that you're coming to this quasi-meeting with Sarah Santiago because you haven't quite gotten that done in person. Amy Sept, also Amy Sept on Twitter, pointed an interesting link out that I thought was interesting, talking about a study shows that flexible hours benefit employees and bosses. Being that I do some work with Citrix Online, the people who do go to meeting and all that, I'm always looking for studies and things that show about what flexible hours are good for. And it's also summertime in the U.S., so we're all about the flexible hours. In Bob Berg news, by the way, I almost forgot. Bob Berg writes today lessons that he learned from a cat. Totally breaking out of the mold, Bob, because it is not yet Catter Day. So it's important that you know that normally we save these things for a different time. Amber Cleveland, I want to say hello to you. Most of all your tweets today were retweets, so I'm not talking about any of your dumb news because you didn't write any of your own. Jonathan Brewer, just want to say hi, and that's it. I'm too lazy to finish. That is the news. Joe Sorge, come back.